What's up, everybody? I figured I'd get video in before they destroy YouTube and share a secret with you guys about some scratch building. And I hope some of you guys get in here so I can show you guys. Now, I have my seatbelt on and the phone is in an area where it's safe. I don't have to gaze off the road too much. I hope you guys get in here. I already got 1 like and no views. That's crazy. 1 like, no views. That's odd shit right there. Odd shit right there. But it took me a minute to get myself on here. But I'm going to teach you about a ticking stick. Now, a ticking stick is an ancient tool made for shipbuilding. And what it is designed to do is help you make complex shapes. Now, a ticking stick consists of something you have to make yourself, a stick with a point on one end, and the more unique you make the shape of your ticking stick, the better. Usually they're going to come to a point, you want to come down, have a hump with a nice notch in it. You want to look this up, ticking stick, how to use a ticking stick. And what you can do is use this ticking stick to create any complex pattern that you may need in order to work with your scratch building. It's designed to make a pattern. You use the ticking stick to make a pattern. Now, once again, the ticking stick must have a point on it. It must have a hump somewhere in it with a notch taken out, because you're going to trace this ticking stick over the hole or the part in which you wish to duplicate or fill the hole. And you trace the ticking stick using the point and hump, and you transfer that piece of paper over to the sheet that you're going to use. I'm having an okay day. I figured I'd put up a couple of videos before the channel ends up disappearing, because that's what's going to happen, guys. All the video game channels are gone. YouTube is going to fail. You know, if they find me, I've got over 1,000 videos. If they find me for just 120 of them, that's like $4 million. And if there's going to be more fines and debts on YouTube than what the national debt is going to be. Think about that. It's going to get in the trillions if they do it wrong. But anyway, back to what I'm talking about. Ticking stick. What's up, Dave? You want to look up a ticking stick. What a ticking stick does is you have to make it yourself. A ticking stick helps you make any complex shape or filler panel you may need when you are building. You need a flat surface to lay your ticking stick on. Look it up. Usually it has a point on one end. It comes down and it has a bulge with a notch out of it. The more easier the ticking stick will be to use. You use the ticking stick to create a pattern. You take that pattern that you created and you either put it on the part or the material, or you put it on a piece of cardboard and you cut it out. You transfer that over to the material you are using, and you can make a damn near perfect filler piece with any kind of shape. I want you guys to look it up. Ticking stick. Look that up. Hey, how you doing? Has anybody heard of a ticking stick? I'm going to smoke in my car because it's not California and it's legal. Yeah, ticking stick's a very important tool. I figured I would tell you guys this before this whole situation happens where we don't have a model community anymore. It depends. Sometimes I'll use styrene to fill parts. A lot of times I use, not until now. Yeah, look up. It's a tool that you need. You have to make it yourself. But I used to use stop signs. for sale signs from Walmart. But Walmart got real cheap with their for sale signs. So I still get the for sale sign from Walmart, but signs from like Home Depot or something like that. But I also use evergreen styrene. I even use metal panels. There's all kind of different things you can use. Sometimes you can use super glue to fill cracks, you know, Tamiya putty. You can use like putty to mold different parts, whatever you want to do. But I learned about a ticking stick a while back, and have been, you know, fiddling with it here and there. And I think that I've never heard the model community talking about it, and I think that it's a very cool concept to transfer over into model building. Now, yeah, you can always kind of make a template somehow on what you're doing. Ticking stick with an N, I think. Ticking stick or ticking stick. It should come up. It'll be even on YouTube. There's a lady that talks about a ticking stick, but you can make anything with it without really having to measure. You know that the time it's designed to speed up the process. Back in the day, cranking out warships and any kind of thing, making repairs for things, you could use the ticking stick to make the filler panel like that, get your pattern like that, and then keep building. So that's what it's designed to do. I think it can work good with filling holes in like the backs of these trucks that you're building, and you know, door panels. There's so many different ways, little parts that you want to build. There's all kinds of stuff. You can make door panels. So it's designed to be able to figure out a way to use a ticking stick to make a pattern, and you can make the pattern like that. You don't have to measure. You transfer that pattern that you've made on that piece of paper either over to the part, or you know, onto some cardboard to do some test fitting, whatever it is you want to do. Then cut the piece out of the material you want to use and put it in its place. Or you can get complex with it and make several complex shapes in order to make a complex box with some notches or something in it to fit it somewhere. You can do all that with a ticking stick. I think it's going to make building a lot easier. You know, instead of sitting back trying to measure, write down measurements, and do all these other things, when it's something that you know, can be done easier. And I feel that's the way, using the ticking stick. Dave, let me know if you find it. If you find it on there, let me know. But yeah, Google it, ticking stick. I know it's on YouTube for a fact because that's where I saw the video. But I figured I would let you guys know before the fucking meltdown of YouTube. This will be one of my final tips before, you know. I was going to set my channel to 18 only, but they're going to fine you anyway if they feel that it's, you know, that RC cars, plastic modeling, any kind of things like that. People that are into vintage restorations of Hot Wheels, vintage cartoons, vintage G.I. Joe, toy, it's all done. That's it, it's over. They're going to find, there's going to be more money being fined to content creators that don't make any money off of their content than the national debt. Isn't that wonderful? Ooh. Hi, somebody else just joined. Anybody looked up a ticking stick yet? Battery's kind of low, but I want you guys to look up a ticking stick and see how it's used. I feel it can be transferred over into modeling, and you can make complex things. For, you know, if you're making a NASCAR and you got to build a grill and you need a certain shape for the grill and what you're building, you can use the ticking stick to make the pattern. You know, several ways to do it. Making windows, you can use a ticking stick to make a window. There's all kind of things you can do, because it's always so hard to kind of get the windows right or whatever. If you're trying to put windows in a car that didn't have them, or put a window halfway down, whatever it is, use a ticking stick to create the pattern to build the window. lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. No, I don't want to say anything. By the way, this is not for fucking children. It's not for kids. Modeling has become a sophisticated adult hobby. Everything that we use is caustic. We use a lot of chemicals, a lot of sharp knives. We spend, some of us, thousands of dollars a year on vintage model kits. This is not a child's hobby. Now, children can build model cars, but not on my channel. This is for adults. You know, it always has been. YouTube is passing the buck, and they are going to ruin their own platform. Simple as that. Simple as that, people. Y'all let me know when one of you guys look up a ticking stick. Comments are still there. Just everybody stop commenting. It's give or take with a live stream, because it's hard to sit here and run your cocksucker. You know, I got to sit here and beat my soup coolers trying to come up with things to say to one of y'all. Put up a comment to give me something to bounce back on. That is the idea. YouTube version of the, yeah, it's done. But the most important thing is I'm going to start a Facebook page. The Facebook page is going to be called YouTube Model Community. The YouTube Model Car Community. And if you're interested in joining my Facebook page, just say yes in the comments. It's going to be the YouTube Car Model Community page. Now, it's going to work a little different from YouTube, but every one of you guys can come to that page and upload a video to Facebook. If you want me to do that, I will do it tonight. It's going to be called the YouTube Model Community page. And we can do whatever we want on that page. I'll be running it, and that'll be that. Matter of fact, when I go home and get off of here, I will create it, and I will do another video telling you guys that it is up. I wish I knew how to tag things into the comments or into the thing there. I saw your video there, Chucky. And it's kind of sad that we have to do this. So, you know, and they'll probably work it out, and we'll probably be back. You know, let's hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. I'm going to do the YouTube Modelers page, and we can kick off our Facebook YouTube Modelers page with the build-off thing, and that'll be that. But anyway, I'll get back to the tip I wanted to give you guys. Yeah, I'm pretty much leaving. Yeah. I'm going to check and see, you know. Yeah, ticking sticks are awesome. Everybody needs to look up a ticking stick. If you like to scratch build, if you need to build parts and do things, look up a ticking stick. You can make any shape without measuring. And I know none of you guys have ever heard of a ticking stick. It's a very ancient old tool. You can't buy a ticking stick. You have to make a ticking stick. And the ticking stick is usually tailored to what it is that you are doing. The more unique you make your ticking stick, the easier it is to make a pattern to make the filler piece that you are trying to make. You can make several different ticking sticks in several different sizes. You can make them out of thin, flat styrene, which would be a lot easier for you guys to deal with, and have your own little place for a ticking stick in your model tooling kit. I believe that it's going to be a great tool for us. I think that you guys will get a lot more use out of it than you think. If you guys are interested in using a ticking stick or, whatever, just give me a thumbs up or a hell yeah or whatever. Yes, shipbuilders. Shipbuilders came up with it. Oh, he's reading right now. So, do you think YouTube Model Community Facebook page would be the good YouTube Model Car Community Facebook page? Do you think that's a good name for it? I mean, it's kind of a long name, but we'll be able to at least stay in with each other, and you guys can pass this on to each one of the guys that want to kind of hook up with us and stay in touch with us. That way we can at least kind of stay bonded here, because I feel before YouTube, a lot of us built model cars, but we built them alone. We had nobody to show it to really that gave a shit, other than telling us I used to do that when I was a kid. And our learning was a very slow process. It was a lot of trial and error. Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of trial and error. But now, when we had YouTube, we had the ability to learn from one another. Chucky Monster, we had the ability to learn from one another and see one another's builds, and then we got to do cool things that had never been done before on YouTube that we never really did, which was build model cars with each other in collaborations from across the country and from some people across the world. We would ship these cars half built around, and we would build with each other, and we would create this new art and do these new things that had never been done in modeling before. And it drives itself. It's a Tesla. I'm good. But so we had all this cool shit we could do, and it made me a better modeler. If you look at my first model videos when I decided I was going to start building models again to now, they're different cars. They're completely different cars. Completely. Yeah, we're going to have a hangout off of YouTube. Are we friends on Facebook? Chucky Monster. If we are, then we need to hook up so I can look me up if you would. My name on Facebook, if you guys are not friends with me on Facebook, it's simply Joe Thompson. I live in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, but it might say Biloxi, Mississippi on there. But my name's Joe Thompson. If you look, it's a picture of me playing guitar with my eyes closed. If you don't know what that looked like, there you go. But friend me. And I want you guys, if you guys know how to pull stuff off of Facebook and link them in a video, maybe you can link them in the comments of the video that I'm fixing to put up here in just a little bit. But I'm headed home. I'm about 3 miles away, something like that. I'll shut the stream down. I'll get on building the YouTube Model Car Community page. Then just sent. Okay, cool. I will accept, and then when I get the page up, hopefully I can get some of you guys to it, and you guys can make a video putting the link to the page in the video that you make. It just has to be a short video if you would like. Just do a short video saying, hey, here's the YouTube Builder Community page on Facebook. This is where we're going to be meeting up. Here you go. And I will more than gladly get the ball rolling, kids. Look up ticking stick. And Dave, you think that you can use a ticking stick in scratch building and modeling? I think you can. I think it's going to be badass. I think it's usable. Very usable. But I know my blinker's out. All right. I think it'll be a cool thing. I'll be putting up another little short video there. I do not know how to put share links. Name it after my well, I have a Backbasecale Customs page already. I want to kind of do I mean, I can change the name of that and put it Backbasecale Customs YouTube car building community page, whatever it is. But y'all are welcome to go to that. But I'm probably just going to create another one for you guys, or change the name of the one I already got. I don't know. I don't do much on Backbasecale Customs Facebook page. I haven't done a lot on it at all, actually. Didn't link the page to your group. See, I don't know how to link stuff. See, that's the thing. If I knew how to link it into the description or the comments, because all I use is my cell phone. So I might, that's where I might depend on you guys a little bit to, kind of jump on the page and put it on your channel if you could. But I think that we can use it, and if this shit with YouTube blows over, then we'll go back to YouTube. If not, we got this, and I'm sure another platform is poised to raise up and make billions and treat its content creators correctly, because they've made billions off the bruised backs of us, and yet we still get to foot the bill. And this is not at all about the content that's being created. This is about the ads that they put in what's called a cookie. And if you don't know what a cookie is on the internet, as far as them, putting ads and cookies and stuff, it's the way they track you on the internet, which makes life a lot easier for us when we search stuff, because a cookie logs what we search and then sends us ads for certain things. Go to your Facebook page. An option to click to make a group from your page. Okay. Maybe I can just swap the page I already have over to a group. I'll check into that. And if I can do that, I will do that. And then you guys that are on it, or you guys can get on it. Backbasecale Customs YouTube community page, I guess, is what we'll do. But hopefully you guys will be able to, we'll continue to do it. The car drives itself. It drives itself. See? It drives itself. It's a Tesla. Oh, I better fucking grab the wheel there, Atomic Dog. All that acting won't pay off if I hit a fucking tree. It drove itself into a tree. Bad Tesla. So since this ain't for children, does that mean I can tell dirty jokes? Because I know a lot of dirty jokes. Yeah, yesterday was like 3 years ago my mom passed away. So I've been kind of a little weird. I was out in the driveway a couple days back and grabbed, I had my phone in my hand and I almost called my mom. That was weird. That was weird. Alright, I'm going to try to change the name of Backbasecale Customs, or change it to a group. Oh man, it is what it is. We all have to go through it. I still got my pop, and I'm trying to keep him around as long as I possibly can. As long as I can. Yeah, I should just make a dirty joke channel out of this, Nothing but dirty jokes from here on out on Backbasecale Customs. Picked up a prostitute, just had surgery to have a pussy put on her hip. I said, why did you get a pussy on your hip? She says, I want to make some money on the side. Crazy idea, but it just might work. Alright, I'll pull it up at home here. And okay, guys, I'm going to shut this down, and I'm going to try to get this group going. So, thank you, guys. Hopefully, we'll get the group going, and I'll be able to put up a video in a little bit and try to link the group to it. And I need y'all to spread the word. If y'all can get it linked to y'all's videos, put up a short video, get it out there. So, I'm Lil Joe from Back Base Scale Customs. We'll see you later.